Okay, hi everybody. My name's Matt Hodges-Long, I'm the co-founder of Trackmyrisks. I'm talking today about our risk management platform. And we set out with a lofty goal to change the way that business manage risk. We're talking here about end customers, commercial customers mainly, and their understanding of risk and their interaction with risk as a business. In that respect, we're looking to effectively become the Salesforce.com of risk. That's our target. We focus firstly on something very simple, and that's that typically in the broker or insurer-client relationship, there is a lot of spamming going on of email, to the point that a small company might sort of take a couple of insurance policies out and actually ends up with 15 or 20 bits of documentation sent through as email attachments, which we've got fundamental issues with for many reasons. The reason that we don't like email, we're sort of against it, is that it's insecure, it's inefficient, it's insular, and it's inflexible. There's a lot of duplication here of document creation and transmission between the different parties within the insurance value chain. And there is a better way to do this, which is to share. There only needs to be one version of the truth, and once we're all looking at one piece of documentary evidence, or insurance policy or whatever, we can categorically say who's seeing it, what they're doing with it, how they're onwardly sharing. And we multiply this within, with tens if not hundreds of documents within a company. So typically, companies working on our platform have anywhere from about 40 to 150 pieces of documentation that they're tracking, with full workflow, reminders of upcoming expiries, activity logging for compliance, and the ability to wonderfully distribute and share. So, quickly running through, this is what the interface looks like. This is looking at a client's view where it's bringing through the insurer's branding and details. We can see the users that are being managed. We have crime mapping and other sort of incident data mapping, and we have the ability to manage documentation. So, this is looking at a typical sort of dashboard of documentation. We're seeing status flags up here for expired documents, due to expire and compliant. We have the ability to share and search on all sorts of custom tagging. We can then click into a document and actually pull that underlying file through in PDF form. So again, if I need to evidence my employer's liability insurance or even comply with the law and make sure that's available to all my staff, I can do that digitally. And then if I find that there's somebody new joining, or we're going through due diligence, or going into procurement or whatever, procurement manager in the company I want to sell to needs to see certain bits of information about my risk program. I just select them here, click share, put their email address in, and they're shared within their Trackmyrisks environment. I can even see that they've gone in and actually taken a look before I call them back. So there we go. There's the ones I've selected. I put in who I want to share them with, and I share. When all that's done, I then have full activity logging as an admin to see who's been behaving and how they've been behaving within the platform. The insurance impact for this in the fullness of time is that we can measure this as data. We can actually start to show some leading indicators of how does behaviour potentially lead to claims, how engaged are these clients in managing risk, how many additional documents are they putting in over and above insurance documents, and what is the movement. We've got a pretty interesting roadmap going forward in terms of how all of this information relates to business process and risk. That's a later release. What we're doing at the moment is working with our first insurance brokers and insurers to actually roll this out at scale, typically with schemes of business, and tailoring to that particular vertical sector that the scheme supports. So happy to take questions at the end if anyone has got any, but that's a very quick run through of what we're doing at Trackmyrisks. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you reference any kind of external libraries, like clause libraries, so that you're kind of versioning your document based on that library?
Not at the moment, so we don't deal with document production, we're just the repository for it. So you would use your versioning and say, okay, well here's an endorsement, or here's another version of a plan or whatever, or a policy, and you go in and replace the previous version. And then we keep in the background in the system, and you can scroll through with the previous versions of every single file. So there's full sort of audit trail capability that sits within the platform. Okay, thanks very much.